Hej, cześć wszystkim, z tej strony Dagu i witam was bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z gry Danganronpa V3. Ostatnio rozpoczęliśmy rozprawę klasową, w której omawialiśmy głównie takie rzeczy jak polegał trik Kimiko i jaki jest mniej więcej czas śmierci. I teraz kończymy już temat dotyczący alibi. I teraz będziemy prawdopodobnie uzasadniać kolejną osobę z trójki głównych podejrzanych, którzy nie mają alibi. Kaito, Maki i Miu. Jedna z tych osób ma jeszcze jedno alibi. Więc zobaczymy kto. Muszę stwierdzić kto to był. Klucz leży w Kokichim, Goncie i Miu. Nawiązując do tego co wiemy, Kokichi zobaczył oczywiście Miu.
That's it! Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? You?
Kaito myślał, że mówimy o nim.
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
A właśnie, widziałem coś dziwnego, kiedy Kirumi mnie opierdalała. Coś dziwnego? Był nagłą dziewczyną, która chodziła w samej bieliźnie po akademiku. Znaczy po tym... no, na zewnątrz. Było za późno, żeby stwierdzić kto to był, ale chodziła tam już przez chwilę.
A girl walking around half naked.
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
Znaczy... Angie też chodzi półnaga, ale ona wtedy była dochana, więc...
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear, even me.
That'd be a whole different issue.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
O, Gonto widzieć Miu, ale twarz Gonty zrobić się czerwona. Gonta nie może jej przynieść. Twoja twarz się zaczerwieniła? Można myśli, że wpadłeś na jej gorący szlak, tak? Nie, ona użyć jej, jak to się nazywać? Sekretna broń kobiety i wtedy... O! Musiałam użyć mojej sekretnej broni kobiety. Pozostawmy to na tym.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful.
No napatrzył się chłopak.
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew? Oh, well, because, you know, I'm pretty stacked, so... I figured I'd take my clothes off, so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me.
Ale to jest dobry sposób.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches! Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling.
To się nazywa Bonder Gonta.
So Gonta ran away.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time. And I mean all the time. So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tugs.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
No tak.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
A wczorajsze alibi.
That leaves Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Zgadza się.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, Kaito gets the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
Dwaj główni świadkowie, Kaito i Maki. Jest coś w środku mnie, co powoduje, że nie chcę oskarżać Kaito. Ale chcę wierzyć w Kaito. Od momentu, w którym będzie udowodniony... zanim będzie udowodniony winny, będę mu ufać.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
O. Co?
We narrowed it down to 2 people. And one of those 2 is the culprit, right?
Czy będzie grupowa debata? Chcę grupową debatę.
Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
No tak.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is.
No tak.
To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Nie wierzę w to.
Work harder?
Have the 2 argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And...
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
Whoa.
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the 2 suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives. So let's host an argument that's totally not boring but super fun!
Więc dyskutowałem ze znajomymi na temat Ronpy. Wymieniliśmy się kilkoma ich takimi teoriami. I jedna z tych osób stwierdziła, że myślą, że Kokichi może mieć rozwojenie jaźni. Może niekoniecznie rozwojenie jaźni, ale to jest dosyć często pojawia się motyw, że jakaś postać ma kilka ukrytych postaci. I po prostu przez to nie może wybrać jednego zdania i na przykład w pewnym momencie zachowuje się tak, a w drugim kompletnie sprzecznie. Kokichi może być taką postacią. On może mieć wiele różnych charakterów. I to albo może być faktycznie fakt, że on jest ostatecznym kłamcą, albo on faktycznie ma powielenie wielokrotnej osobowości.
We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up! That's how a true class trial works.
Skąd ty to wiesz?
Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this! Ta-da!
O, zaczynam rozumieć, gdzie on idzie.
The cups pad?
Not just any cups pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma.
Co?
When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
Tyle nie mogliśmy go znaleźć.
So, it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
Kurde.
One of these two had it?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone! Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
To musi być Maki, bo mamy Kaito! Czyli filmik mamy Ryoma, Kaito czy Maki? Powinienem znać odpowiedź. Cholera! Chodzi o Maki.
That's it.
On ma i...
It was Maki's motive video, right?
Oh, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
Kurde.
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
Maki isn't a culprit either!
Co?
What?
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit.
Aha.
It's just a hunch I've got.
Aha.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
Cool.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot! A damned idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot! Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe it.
Oh, fuck.
You what?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right?
Kaito tak nie działa.
Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence?
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from. Because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Chcecie wierzyć, ha? Chyba to rozumiem.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class
Ma
trial.
rację.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. Really hurts my feelings.
To prawda, to nie o to chodzi w rozprawie klasowej. Musimy myśleć logicznie. Nie możemy wypchnąć to uczucia. To jest absurd. Totalny absurd. Ale z drugiej strony ten absurd wcześniej mnie uratował, tak? Dlaczego mi ufasz, Kaito? Jest szansa, że ja jestem Wierzę w ciebie dlatego, że chcę! Czy muszę mieć jakiś inny powód? Co? Czy to nie dlatego wierzyłeś w Kaedę? Znaczy, jasne, zdradziła cię ostatecznie, ale... Jeżeli bym się o to martwił, nigdy bym nie był w stanie zaufać innym ludziom, których chcę zaufać. Jeżeli mogę zaufać mojej logice, w takim razie mogę zaufać w uczucia Kaito. Tak, to się dobrze skończy, więc...
I'll believe in Maki as well.
The fuck?
What?
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaito to this crime either.
To był cały mój problem na początku. Ja od razu wiedziałem, że... Znaczy, z góry mówiłem, że pozostawiłem Maki bez komentarza. I Kaito był moim podejrzanym, ale głównie z tego powodu, że się do niego zbliżyliśmy. Gdyby przez cały ten rozdział zamiast Kaito była na przykład, nie wiem, Miu albo nawet Tsumugi, ktokolwiek inny. Gdyby to ona co chwilę do nas podchodziła, mówiła z nami, rozmawiała, to prawdopodobnie w tym momencie nie byłbym w stanie stwierdzić, któremu ufam. Bo prawdopodobnie byłoby tak samo w obu przypadkach. Myślałbym o tej osobie tak samo jak o Kaito w tym momencie. Podejrzewam go, ale tylko dlatego, że myślę, że to jest dobry sposób na napisanie historii, a nie dlatego, że mam jakikolwiek logiczny dowód na to. Po prostu jestem chyba za bardzo przeciążony tym, co się stało w ostatnim rozdziale i myślę nad tym, jaki byłby dobry plot twist. Kiedy tak naprawdę nie musi o to chodzić, bo to jest dopiero drugi rozdział.
I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday.
Oh. Co?
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
Tu wraca do mojej teorii. On był zamordowany po ciszy nocnej, dlatego wcześniej wybrałem tą opcję, jak miałem odpowiedź na pytanie.
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
Nikt nie ma alibi na ten czas to.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they no have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Znaczy jesteście, bo dalej nie macie alibi.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
To było kłamstwo? Czy Maki nas okłamała? To prawda, że jeżeli nie będziemy mieli wszystkich faktów, ale dlaczego Maki powiedziałaby coś takiego nagle, tak teraz? jeżeli zaufam jej niewinności, powinienem uwierzyć w jej stanowisko. Ale czy powinienem? Czy to będzie grupowa debata? Niech to będzie grupowa debata. Niech to będzie grupowa debata. To będzie przerwa. Fuck. Dobra, to ja mówię, pominę sobie ten dialog na przerwie, bo on jest nieistotny. To jest po prostu taki teatrzyk Monokumy, tylko taki mniejszy teatrzyk Monokumy. Zapiszemy gra.
Now then.
Przynajmniej tym razem nie był taki długi.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Back to square one.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wow! What does that mean?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Dam zabij Monosuke, błagam.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
You're one to talk.
Prawda.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Kto powiedział Ryomie, że Maki miał jego motyw? To musiałby być ktoś, kto zna, kto ma czyj motyw. Kokichi.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
Misiopady! Gada każdemu, gada każdym, nawet ludzi, których tu nie ma. Teraz wszyscy mogą oglądać swój motyw! Jej!
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Well, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Hirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
No w sumie.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose, so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No. This is a world of lies and betrayal.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Grupowa debata?
Maki is lying.
Grupowa debata.
Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
Czyżby? Prawda czy kłamstwo? To jest punkt obrotowy. Może zmienić cały los tej sprawy. Wierzę w Kaito i to oznacza, że wierzę w Maki. A to oznacza, że musimy być wszyscy jednogłośni. Muszę wszystkich przyciągnąć na moją stronę. Tak jak Kaito. Myślałem, że głupowa. No dobra.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Nie mogę stwierdzić, czy ta dwójka się zobaczyła. To zbyt oczywiste kłamstwo.
I met with Ryoma the
Będziemy
previous
musieli
night.
skłamać.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma?
Yes, I didn't.
See those two ever?
Surely they would have come forward already.
Wydaje mi się, że musimy skłamać.
Then there was no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid. As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as not right lie! He met with Ryoma the previous night. Oh, what a crap! Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with
Someone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Nie.
Damn it!
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
To nie to.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
W sumie może to być
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no
Reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid. As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as not right lie! He met with Ryoma the previous night. Oh, what a crap! Maki only see Ryoma at night? Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Two together.
Oops. Nie?
He met with Ryoma the
Previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see
Może
Ryoma at night?
musimy strzelić z kłamstwem.
Surely they would have come forward already.
if no one can prove that
No,
I
musimy
only
skłamać
know
ani
the
to.
truth. I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh, please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
Tadam! Mam problem z tymi kłamstwami, bo nie wiem nigdzie gdzie strzelać.
What?
I czy tego mam używać?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long.
Okay.
We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
O, on wie.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
No prawda.
So, everyone is culprit again?
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning. But
That's not possible. Fumiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
Kiedy ciało Ryomy zostało włożone do akwarium, Maki była z Ryomą około północy, więc to musiało być, więc to nie mogło być przed cichą nocną. I jeżeli to nie mogło być następny poranek, to pozostawia...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
it may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress. What a terrible title for a guard.
No nie?
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball. I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Calm down, everyone! Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Co?
Disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean
Aha.
you're split down the middle
Nowa
again?
debata znowu! Jest!
Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground.
Jestem podniecony jak mała dziewczynka, nie mogę się doczekać.
We've been waiting for this.
Ja też!
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing
To było
again.
zabawne, zamknij się, Kaito. Na to, że nasze opinie są podzielone na ten temat. Jeżeli skupimy się na dowodach, będzie jasne. Muszę tylko pokazać to im wszystkim i będą w stanie zaakceptować. Jeżeli nie dam im prawdy teraz, to wszystko będzie na nic. Ja nie przegram. Grupowa. Dobra. Sumugi się na mnie nie zgadza, o nie.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit? Himiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
The piranha
Fuck,
tank is
moment,
too
please.
far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Dobra.
Remember, the rules state that you can't
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply...
Kimiko!
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
No, racja.
The piranha tank is too...
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Okej. Dobra. Lubię te głupowe debaty, one są świetne. Dobra, ale czekałem w sumie już na tą grupową debatę, żeby skończyć odcinek, tak szczerze. Po prostu już czekałem takie, to musi być już teraz, jest tak zaraz, gdzieś teraz, musi być teraz. Mamy już 40 minutę, więc mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Ja nazywam się Dagu, trzymajcie się ciepło i cześć!